What if I told you there's a Porsche 911 so exclusive, they only made 500 of them? A car so powerful, its 607 horsepower engine can hit 124 miles per hour in under 10 seconds. And so expensive, its starting price could buy you two standard 911 Turbo S models. This isn't just another supercar, it's a rolling flex of one-upmanship, with a carbon fiber hood and wheels that cost more than a used Honda. What is it actually like to drive a $250,000 911, and does all that exclusivity actually make it better? Stick around, because the answer might just surprise you. So, what exactly are we looking at? This is the 2018 Porsche 911 Turbo S Exclusive Series, and to understand why it exists, you first have to understand the hierarchy of the 911. The standard Turbo S is already the apex predator, the all-weather, everyday supercar that crushes nearly anything on the road. Porsche created this exclusive series for that one specific customer for whom the best isn't quite good enough. They needed a car that screamed exclusivity from a mile away, with performance to match. In today's market, where hypercars routinely break the $1 million mark, this Porsche poses a fascinating question: can a limited edition version of a regular production car, even at $250,000, truly compete with the exotic elite? Or is it the ultimate flex for the discerning enthusiast who values understated, or in this case, with its gold accents and carbon fiber, not so understated, brutality? Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive deep into every aspect of this incredible machine. We'll see if its astronomical price tag is justified, and we'll put its earth-shattering performance claims to the test. Let's begin. Alright, let's get into what makes this exclusive series more than just a badge. First, the power. Nestled behind you is a 3.8-liter twin-turbo flat-six, but it's been given a special power kit, bumping the output to a staggering 607 horsepower. That's 27 more than the already insane standard Turbo S. The result? A 0 to 60 miles per hour time that feels less like acceleration and more like a teleportation. Porsche claims 2.8 seconds, but it's the 9.6 seconds to 124 miles per hour that will genuinely rearrange your internal organs. The launch control is a violent, glorious event that never gets old. But this car isn't just about straight-line speed. To handle this power, it comes with rear-axle steering and the active anti-roll bars from the 911 GT3, giving it a surreal combination of high-speed stability and agility in corners that a car this comfortable has no right possessing. You can option it with the infamous carbon ceramic composite brakes, and for the ultimate flex, $15,000 carbon fiber wheels that save unsprung weight and look like works of art. Now, let's talk about the design, because this is where the exclusive part truly shines. The entire hood and rear wing are made of carbon fiber with a gorgeous, exposed gloss weave. You get these stunning golden yellow metallic stripes and accents, including the model badge on the back. Step inside, and you're greeted by full black and cognac periodontal leather with stitching woven with actual copper thread. It's an ambience that screams bespoke luxury, yet you're still firmly seated in the driver-focused cockpit of a 911. But it's not all perfect. For a car that costs over $250,000, the infotainment system is starting to show its age compared to newer rivals. And while the standard Burmester audio system is phenomenal, some of the very interior materials that aren't leather or Alcantara can feel a bit ordinary for this price point. So, you have this incredible machine, devastatingly fast, brutally exclusive, and stunningly detailed. But this leads to the $1 million question, or more accurately, the $258,000 question: with all this performance and theater, does it actually deliver a driving experience that justifies its colossal price? Or are you just paying for a paint job and a power bump? 2018 Turbo S Exclusive Series, the answer is more complicated than you might think, and it all leads to our final verdict, right after this. So, we've seen the specs and the luxury. But all of that melts away the moment you find an open stretch of road and finally put your foot down. This is the moment of truth. The turbo lag is virtually non-existent, it's just an immediate, violent shove in the back that pins you to your seat. The acceleration isn't a build-up, it's an instant, relentless wave of force. The 7-speed PDK transmission snaps off shifts with a sharp, mechanical thud that feels like a race car. The noise is a mix of a mechanical symphony from the engine behind you and the sheer, terrifying whoosh of the turbos forcing air into the combustion chamber. But the real climax, the moment this car truly separates itself, happens not in a straight line, but in a corner. You turn in, expecting the weight of all that technology to make it feel clinical. But instead, the rear axle steering tucks the back end in, making it feel impossibly nimble. The active anti-roll bars keep it flat and composed. It's here, at the absolute limit of grip, that you have a revelation. This isn't just a fast car. It's a genius car. It's a car that makes you feel like a driving god, flattening curves and devouring straights with a level of ease that is almost unnerving. It does things a 3,800-pound Grand Tourer simply should not be able to do. And that's the ultimate surprise. The climax isn't a number on a screen. It's the shocking realization that you're not just driving a luxury sports car, you are piloting one of the most brutally effective and accessible performance machines ever built. But this leaves us with one final, critical question: after experiencing this genius, is any of it actually worth $250,000? The answer, and our final verdict, is next. So, after all that, what's the final verdict on the 2018 Porsche 911 Turbo S exclusive series? Let's be clear, this is not a rational purchase. For the vast majority of buyers, the standard 911 Turbo S offers 98% of the experience for far less money. The exclusive series is a car of extremes: extreme power, extreme price, and extreme exclusivity. Who is this for? It's for the collector who already has a garage full of supercars and demands the absolute pinnacle. It's for the individual who sees a standard Turbo S as too common and craves that unique, bespoke statement. For that person, it is a perfect, intoxicating machine. Who should look elsewhere? Anyone on a budget, or anyone who values pure, raw driver engagement over technological supremacy. The GT3 RS, for example, offers a more visceral, analog thrill for similar money. In the US market, this car is a symbol of where performance is heading: technologically overwhelming, incredibly capable, and increasingly exclusive. It proves that there will always be a market for the ultimate, no matter the cost. So, what do you think? Is the 911 Turbo S exclusive series the ultimate supercar flex, or is it an overpriced badge? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next review. We're putting a legendary American muscle car up against a German engineering marvel next, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.